And being over there means you get to play festivals like Reading, which you played at recently.
Yeah, that was the last show we played.
Leeds and Reading, yeah, we did both of them. That was good.
What was it like when you walked out on that stage? I mean, that's a big deal coming from. It's a big deal for any band, I imagine. But you know, just coming from the other side of the world and going out and doing that.
What do you think, Claire?
Can I swear?
Hey, it's the internet. Nobody swears on the internet.
Yeah, right.
So, yes, go for it.
That was. It's hard to describe. It was a bit of a head really. It's kind of, you're doing something that you would dream about in Australia, that you've always dreamt of doing, you know, the festivals in Australia. And all of a sudden you're on a stage in England where it's blown up, like it's of a much bigger magnitude. And you don't really realise what you've done until I think a couple of days later, when you just go, wow, actually, I just played Leeds and Reading. It's kind of bizarre. But it doesn't catch up until, well, for me anyway, it didn't catch up to me until a few days later. It's amazing.
So now you come back here, you're about to start supporting Placebo around the country. You know, how does something like that compare to Reading? I mean, Reading is Reading.
Reading's
Leeds,
they're both those. I think those British festivals, they're like monsters. These big beasts that trot through a forest and consume prey around them. And these placebo dates on different terms to that are definitely less exaggerated in every way. But you know, you're playing with one band and it's more intimate. And I prefer it. You haven't asked me that, but I'm just saying anyway. I prefer.
That's all right.
I prefer it to be like these dates with Placebo. I tend to prefer it a lot more because, you know, the audience can feel what the band's doing, whereas in these other, like Leeds and Reading and all these other concerts, unless you're not a festival band, like festival band meaning. I don't even know.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco. You like those punk bands that can kind of get away with it.
Well, they weren't much of a festival band at Reading, were they? Weren't they hitting the head with bottles?
Yeah, I heard about that, but we didn't see
it, no.
that.
We were eating dinner right behind the stage when they were playing, but we didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't see that. But they're a really good festival band, because there's like 5,000 emo kids just salivating and loving every minute of it. And then you've got a band like us who are a lot more kind of atmospheric and seem to thrive in an enclosed space with smoke and red lights and stuff. So in that way you can suffer a bit because it's outdoors and we're not a big loud punk rock band, but the experience is unbelievable at the same time.
Yeah, it's great.